I remember having a perception of Ghana. I actually thought, Ghanaians hated Nigerians and all of that. But, when I came here, it wasn't the case. My name is Faithful Joshua. I go by FJ. I'm a final year student here in ACity University, studying journalism and mass communication. I'm from Rivers State, Nigeria. Yeah, and I love being here. I grew up listening to a lot of radio. I remember my dad would always, take me to school, primary school, back in Abuja, and when we're driving there, the radio is always on, listening to the morning show, even at night, like your typical African home. The news is on, and I was just, really fascinated with how these people, told stories, especially how, the the morning shows and the rest were, carried out. So I really wanted to, see how it was done, and that's why I chose journalism, because I just wanted to speak on the radio, and here I think I've I've been able to learn and see how that's been done. I remember having one of my friends in high school. He introduced me to someone who stayed in Ghana, or who stays in Ghana rather, and for some reason, yeah, she was actually here, and I remember hitting her up, and I was like, yo, what school do you go to? Because I didn't want to school in Nigeria at the time, and also didn't want to go outside Africa too. So she told me, oh, she was an academic city. And I was like, all right. So I looked up academic city. I saw its courses. Of course, I already knew I wanted to do journalism. And when I looked at, how the course was offered, and me being a very, practical person, I like learning. I'm a very hands-on person. If you're teaching me on the board and stuff, it's not going to sink. So I saw that they had a whole radio station here and everything. So I was like, you know what? This aligns with who I am, and yeah, here I am today. It's been amazing. I think it was what I expected, because when I looked up ACity, I saw that, here it's very practical. So that was exactly why I came here, and it's lived up to the expectations. I ended up, working with a lot of the teams here, even from marketing to the students and community affairs department, and in all this department and all these spaces, I ended up picking up certain skills that I still use to this very day. So my advice, I would say just commit everything to God. Whether it's tough, whether it's going well, everything, just put all your hope and your trust in God, and also never give up. I think when you come to a space like this, it's very easy to kind of fall into moments where you kind of want to almost give up, or you're like, this is a bit difficult, but just keep going, man. Keep going. You won't regret it.